I'm Angus and we're at the end of the first week of the May 2021 budget. Basically, the government came out with a few changes to super as usual. From the 1st of July, there's an opportunity that if you are selling your home and you are aged 60 and above, you can put part of the money into your super now. Previously, you had to be aged over 65, so there's an opportunity. From July next year, it's proposed that you no longer need to meet a thing called the work test if you're aged between 67 and 74. And that again presents an opportunity. If you're thinking about doing anything about super contributions, please speak to us first or send us an email. The budget highlighted where we are with all this government borrowing and the deficit that we've racked up. So last October it was about 214 billion. Now it's about 160 billion, and they're hoping by this time next year it's going to be 100 billion. And remember, the federal government was in surplus. We didn't have the deficit prior to all this COVID stuff. So the fact that they're bringing it down as quickly as they are is really pleasing. And their policy of growing the economy is clearly working. If I look at the markets right now, well, what are they telling us? Well, there's been this massive government stimulus, and that's happened not only here but indeed abroad. And all that expenditure onto new infrastructure projects, etc., has been very positive and will continue to be very positive for the economy, and will continue to reward us for holding growth assets. And that's been reflected in the rallies in the share markets. At the same time, we always have to think about these black swan events. So COVID was a black swan event in that, as Donald Rumsfeld once said, there are unknown unknowns. So no one sort of saw COVID coming, but it sure as hell hit us, and we continue to live through it. And most likely it will always be with us for our lives in some format. So the things to watch, look, the ongoing geopolitical tensions around the world. The inflation is probably something we need to watch more closely. So with all this spending, you would think that is inflationary, but reserve banks have kept interest rates down. So whilst interest rates are down, inflation is not so much a problem, but it's something we certainly need to keep an eye on. And obviously we hope that the vaccines continue to work. If they didn't, that would be an issue, but hopefully that's going to be under control. As always, if we can do anything to help, please give us a call, or probably better to email us. We're in the office, so please email myself or Leigh or Kerrie. And I've got a little guest who's in the office right now who just wanted to say hello. So, Sarah Bear, are you going to say hi to our friends?
Yes.
Say hi.
Hello.